Mazen just got back yesterday from the holiday Christmas party and Hill brought this back for me. How cute is this sugar cookie? Christmas tree is Christmasing. You have the dog's ornaments hanging. So sweet. We're gonna go upstairs and see what Hill and Maz are up to. And Marky. This is the fish tank area, which I'm gonna insert a video here. Hillary and I actually found this fish tank on the side of the road and we brought it home. It was brand new, it still had the sticker on it, and this is now in Mazen's office. What do we have in our collection, Maz?
We got 5 right now. So some albino koi, some catfish down here. You can see at the end of my little wand. Right there. Galaxy rasboras that I need to get a couple new friends for at some point. But the shop has been out of them for a couple weeks, so.
Why the albino?
We did have a betta fish that was killing off some of the more colorful fish that we had, so something with kind of a dull seems to be less agitating to those males. So I'm gravel vacuuming, so basically I'm just created a water siphon and it picks up gravel, drops it back down, and then takes out some of the crap that gets lodged in there. Once every week, a week and a half-ish. Cleaning some algae out of here and stuff too. So something to keep in mind too when you're doing these cleans is you don't want to do more than half of your water at one time. I try to do about a quarter. Some of the good beneficial bacteria after you have your tank cycle for a while, you need to keep in there.
Okay, so you don't want to do a full sweep, just about 50%. So the fish that you can catch.
Yeah, I just took our main man Ozzy there out of the gross stuff while we were cleaning in there, give him a little bit of a clean space to run around in.
And is this just tap water, or do you have to
that's tank water. I used the same water that was in the tank to use that, so it didn't mess them at all, and the temperature is about the same. So I'll be getting them back in here pretty shortly. I believe the water sits right around 78. So since we use some of the existing tank water already, I'll actually just put him right back in here. Oh,
there he goes. And can you have multiple betta fish in one tank?
If they're females, it's called a sorority.
But if they're male?
Absolutely not.
There he goes. And the water will settle.
Yeah, and once I get the filter running again, it'll get some of the loose stuff and it'll settle back in. And
do you need to have a filter with a betta fish?
I'd recommend it. Keeps your water clean, especially if you're gonna do like a cohabitation tank like we did. Yeah, if you have anything smaller than a 10-gallon, really, you don't really want to have anyone other than your betta in there. It's just going to be a little too small. Once you get to a 10, honestly, even a 20 is going to be better for a cohabitation. This is a 10-gallon tank. Came up on a lucky find on this one, so yeah, we've made it work.
It was a come up. He's so beautiful. He was rescued from PetSmart. So while Maz is handling the water and the fish and all that, Hill is in here scrubbing environment.
Literally, we clean the tank about once a week. You know, we can't go longer than that because we have so many beautiful windows in our apartment, especially in Mazen's office. The algae just constantly pops up. It's actually crazy.
All of this is not algae, this is painted on, but
I have not done that rock yet. Doing the filter right now, basically you just want this water to run clear and then you know that it's okay.
And the filter is important because it keeps the water the clearest, right?
Yeah, so if you have smaller than a 10-gallon though, it's not really recommended just because it can be hard for the fish to swim. But it's perfect in the 10-gallon because it keeps the water moving.
Because the pump does create a current, doesn't it?
It does.
This is like straight out of Finding Nemo. Every time you guys clean the fish tank, it makes me think of shark bait hoo-ha.
I know. I use a clean toothbrush, which sometimes I'll boil it in between sessions to make sure the toothbrush doesn't have anything weird on it. But you have to be really careful about getting soap residue or anything into the tank water. So,
ooh, that water's hot. It's steaming up my camera. Stand by.
Yeah, I use hot water and then a clean toothbrush.
You don't want to leave that toothbrush just hanging around for somebody to use.
Oh my gosh. We keep it up here with the tank stuff because that would just be so gross.
Specific toothbrush for the tank.
But it's for the good of the tank.
It must be done.
Yeah, this is always my job. I think it's kind of fun.
And then she does the plants as well, just kind of going around each little piece of leaf. This is the thermometer we keep in the tank. That gets a little scrubbed down too, just to be safe. This little piece of log. The betta fish actually sleeps in this.
He loves that.
This log. Making sure everything goes okay over here. Yeah. Lewis. And Kai's here too. This is the lineup for food.
We even have other fresh food that's frozen in the freezer right
We gotta show that.
Frozen is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones, if you use like some of these too frequently, you can add like, I don't know, some different nitrates or something and mess up the chemical balance of the water. And so if you're gonna be feeding regularly, if you have a lot of fish that you're feeding, it's nice to use that frozen one from time to time. It's really not expensive either, so this helps keep your tank a little cleaner, a little longer.
So the filter goes on the side of the tank. How's it going in here?
You best be getting on.
Buddy, look at those eyes. He's just such a good boy. We definitely have to spoil him this Christmas. And for the viewers who are wondering, yes, I have mismatched socks on. If you know me, my socks never match. Acting class books, and then you're reading this for fun. The Wheel of
Yes.
Time. Comment below if you've watched the show. We watched the show. It was really good.
We need to watch season 2.
Any notes? Oh, she's a good girl. I got this for Marcus for his birthday since his handle's Hulk Brody. Love it. Shout out Etsy.
Had to restart.
You drinking a Celsius? Well, they put everything back together while I was with Marky. So this is what the finished product looks like. Is it normal for the water to settle and that sort of thing? Like how long does that
Yeah,
normally?
it takes a few hours. I mean, really settling overnight is when the tank's gonna look the best first thing tomorrow.
It still looks great now though.
Yeah, and it settles pretty quickly and that filter kicks in. Using this thing to kind of switch it to a night mode, and
That's nice.
it has settable times, but it seems like, especially with the winter right now, it's hard to always match it up. So
Because they do like the dark for when they sleep. So last thing I want to show you guys is the frozen food that they give the fish, the brine shrimp, and you literally just cut half of this out of here. It's frozen. They love this. So that is the brine. Shout out Alan's Pet Center, evidently. That's his boys.